is going on, man?
Nothing much.
Fucking excited. Today's the day.
You think so?
Yeah, today's the day we get some subscribers.
Me and Jack do OnlyFans for the bonus episodes.
Yeah, pictures of our starfish.
Yes. Our turtle heads.
We'll pretty much, we'll do whatever.
Yeah. My neck is killing me, by the way.
Yeah.
Woke up a little fucked up. But what do we got today? What's on Jack's updates?
So, my brother's over for the weekend.
Which brother?
Fucking awesome, bro. Both of them, actually. I got them both at the house.
Double dose.
Yeah, well, actually, I haven't hung out with my brothers since I've been back like this. I think it's been too long, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You usually have these meetings immediately. Whatever. We had to wait a little bit. But I got them all both over. Wife and kids aren't over.
That's always a blessing sometimes.
Oh, my God. We went to the strip club. That was a fantastic experience.
When did you go?
Went on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Why do you call it a strip club? There's a difference between because I feel like if you tell your wives a little differently, it might come out like we went to a single mom foundation party, instead of a strip club. Right.
But
not a lot of people know there's a difference between a strip club and a gentleman's club.
No, I didn't know that. No, this was definitely single mom foundation. Yeah.
Convention.
Yeah.
Do you know what a strip club is versus a gentleman's club? Just curious. I can enlighten you.
Actually, no, I didn't learn that growing up. You want to give me the...
Yeah, so a strip club is fully nude, but the establishment does not sell or have alcohol. And a gentleman's club is normally topless, but they do have alcohol beverages. That's all it is.
What would you call this place? Because this is a hybrid. Because Pennsylvania don't give a fuck.
Yeah, bring your own beer.
We want titties, we want pussy, and we want beer, goddammit.
Yeah.
So out here they have the bring your own.
BYOB.
BYOB.
But it's only topless, I bet.
Nope.
It's fully?
Yeah.
Head to toe.
Huh?
Head to toe.
Head to toe. I mean, they wear their clothes, but
I would say then it's a strip club with beer.
Bro, and, if you got kids in the room, I don't know why you're listening to this. I didn't know this, but you know that they've upgraded, like, on the nastiness scale, what these girls will do?
No.
I've never seen this. We had clear heels, right? Then we had neon heels.
Normal.
That's normal stuff. Now they have butt plugs that are little LEDs that will go off at the same as the shoes. Bro, it's a light show in your face that
That's insane.
You needed to see.
You know what I think that is?
Technology.
Not to add 100 minutes to this update, but I feel like maybe girls have OnlyFans and they're doing the craziest shit, so they don't want to show you that nasty asshole that they just put a butt plug in there, and it's kind of like
it's a nice
temporary cover.
It's a hubcap.
It's like covering your car during the week.
Yeah.
Or it's like all of a sudden, people when it comes to ass, they feel like that's like if you can get a woman's ass, that's like taking their soul.
Yeah,
it's like, well, you can't look at it either.
No, it's good. It's good.
How was your Father's Day?
I mean, it was kind of an awkward one because one of my brothers is over on some marital issues.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, awkward timing. And they're I don't know. They're still young. Maybe they're doing this whole thing where they fight with each other during the holidays, so they don't have to spend money on each other. I don't know.
Oh yeah. People do that. Yeah.
No idea. It could be that. It could be for real. It could be.
No, there's couples. I know couples out there that'll fight before all holidays. This way, like, they don't have to buy each other nothing. Then all of a sudden, they're like best friends again.
That's a real thing still. That's crazy.
It's a smart thing.
It's a smart, It's how this is our stay out of debt plan. Oh,
yes. Her birthday's coming up in 3 weeks. I'm just going to bring something up in the past, or vice versa. But
remember that night that I said that I wanted meatloaf and she came up here with some fucking fried chicken?
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago. But fuck it.
But you know what? I'm mad right now.
Yeah. I need to get mad.
Yeah. So what about you, man? How's it going?
It's going good. I mean, I got a new cup for the show. It's my black on black studded rip-off Starbucks cup, but it does the job. Nice. Keeps my water cold.
I'm not going to ask what's really in it.
It's water.
Uh-huh.
No, it is.
I know.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't really have too big of an updates, but I did want to congratulate Golden State Warriors for winning the 2022 NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics. They won in Game 6, 103-90. They blew them out pretty much every game they played. Yeah, that's 4 titles won by the Warriors in the last 8 years. MVP, Steph Curry for this year, a.k.a. the Petty King, along with his squad. He's got a lot of haters, man. A lot of people were hating on him. I'm glad he got to quiet them down.
Want to go into that? I have no idea.
Not really. I don't really know much about basketball. It's just something I figured I'd bring up. I mean, I know the teams. I know the concept. I know how it's played. I played it. I just feel like, baseball and football are more of a man sport in my day. Not a man sport, but, it's everyone's got their niche. And
this is
basketball is not – I'll watch it, but I'm not – I'll also look at my phone. But the official Man's Day football season is approaching, so I can't wait for that. I can fucking smell it. We got 78 days from today until September 8th, Thursday Night Football, where the Buffalo Bills would take on the defending Super Bowl champs, Los Angeles Rams, to kick off the year. And I honestly, I cannot wait for that day.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I hopefully there's not a lot of sissy boyfriends out there, brothers, cousins. I mean, this is your chance. Like, if you're a little bitch and you want to get out of the bitch zone and become more into being a man, then September 8th, pick up your application, start watching football, follow it, live it, love it, eat it.
Your manplication.
Yeah, because you're going 17 weeks of beer clicking, barbecue finger licking, and fantasy football winning, and your girlfriend always grinning. Oh, I like that. But it's just a part of the man's world. It really is. You gotta be into football if you get a fucking somewhat, or into any other sport. But football is definitely a sport where a lot of men, we get together, we watch, we eat, we drink. Yeah, you understand? And then
I tell you this, I enjoy my time at the game, any game when I go. I don't really care, or even, just the hangouts. I'm not really into watching, I'm not a sport guy.
You're not a sport guy.
New people listening to this episode, I don't really follow sports quite as much. So for me, I'm just kind of, I just go for the beer and the friends, and I hang out, and I just pretend that I don't know what anime is,
No, that's becoming a bigger thing now, the anime. A lot of people are opening up. I never was into any of that. But just to end the football thing, we are getting closer to the season, and I know last year I was giving pointers throughout the week for fantasy football. I'm going to have to now get into a little bit more closer details for our listeners. So I'll be giving you some tips, some worthy news, and some drafting protocol. Basically, how to draft within the first 4 to 5 rounds, because some people, they go out there and I've seen people draft a quarterback in the first round. I mean, you're losing so much value and depth to your charts, but I'm going to give you my little schematics. I won first place 2 years ago, second place this year. All the other years, I usually place top 5, top 3 out of 12-man leagues. So, like I said, at the end of the day, it comes to luck and injuries, but you can get there. But we'll get into that closer to the day. But and final for my update is, Jack, are you ready for this Friday?
I am.
Because we are going.
You want to know what I had to go through to convince my wife to be able to go to this show 4 days before she delivers?
More like 3 days, really.
3 days before she delivers. I don't know. You want to see my man card?
Yeah. Now see, you might not watch football religiously, but you'll do other manly things. So this Friday, me, Jack, and another 2 friends of mine, especially of the show, we're going to Foxwoods Resorts to go see the Be a Man show. So if you live under a rock and you don't know what the Be a Man show is, I'll just leave it like this. Go on Instagram, Boston Be a Man. It's such a great concept, and only men get this, you know?
Yeah, I don't think there's any room. Yeah,
if you watch the first 15, they're only like 6 to 8 second clips. Basically, it's just restoring the balls in today's man world because some men are falling off the cliff, and we just need a good look and a slap on the back and keep going and keep this manly stuff up. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go ahead and follow that. But Jack, what's on today's show?
So today we're going to go over the Man Scout fundamentals and discuss what it takes to be a boy on the path to manliness. After that, we're going to jump into chivalry and why it might not be dead, quite like everybody says. You know, everybody's automatically like, "Oh, chivalry's dead." Now, maybe there's some redemption here. Then we'll wrap it up with a little Biden blunders news and all that and more. Today's episode of UnFollowVic.
There you go. Yeah, so let's start it off with the Man Scout badges. So Jack, our producer Vinny, and myself, we came out with like a Man Scout manual. These are things that you're going to contribute to our manlyhood as young adults. We have a couple of experiences. You need to have to earn your way to becoming and having your own man card. So here is a short, non-exhausted list that we created called the Man Scout badges. So, Jack, I believe every young adult, before they can put in an application for the man card, has to have been in one school fight, no?
Yes.
I've been in at least one.
I have been in at least 2, maybe 3 pre-adult, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
A handful.
Listen, boys, we do stupid shit growing up.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. You won't get it. Yeah.
No.
My first man fight, well, not, why am I saying that?
That's how we
my
tame
first
each other.
fight. Yeah, I know. So it's, I was in 5th grade. Remember we were, I think we were playing dodgeball and, it's competition and things got rough. So we were in the locker room and, we did our little square off, boom, 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 solved our problem, shook hands. No one ratted because the teachers and people did come in and no one said anything. And that was it. We went throughout our day and that's part of being a man thing too. No ratting, man.
And I think this one's very important, believe it or not, because I think this is how we as men tame each other. You know what I mean? Because you honestly, look, if you're fighting, like physically fighting past the age of 24, 25, you're either a drug addict, I don't know,
immature.
Yeah. Like you're doing something, you're in the military. No one's just fighting with their friends and throwing hands out of nowhere because they have a beef with, you're a gangster or whatever.
You still see that around though. People step on someone's shoes like you're in a club with 500 people.
It's not manly.
Only meant for 200. It's not. No. See, that's not manly. That's just someone just tryning to pick up a fight.
Right. Exactly.
This is different.
Now, when you're younger, I think, and you know what? I'll even say that whether you win or lose doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you got into a fight. No jumping.
You got to know what a punch feels like.
Shoot the fair.
Yeah.
They used to call it what? Shoot the 5?
Shoot the 5, shoot the fair.
Shoot the fair.
Now it's yo, let's go outside.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like today, now we're kids, they don't do that anymore. Like if someone's got beef with someone, it's usually 15 people beating up on 2-3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
One-on-one, get it out. Listen, I fought 2 friends that I am best friends with today. Not you. Me and you never got into a fight, but I won't mention their names. But yeah, and we're great friends. We still talk to this day.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I've chased you a couple of times, though. Come on.
Yeah, you did. Well, I like to do stupid shit, which we'll get on. You got to do stupid shit.
It's all part of it's on the list.
Was it you with the paintball gun incident?
Yeah.
I'll bring it up real quick.
All right. I think
so. Yeah. We were in Pennsylvania at a friend's house. He had paintball guns, so Jack and I figured we'd do like what's it called? Back in the day, the westerns, the shoot off when we would go back to back.
Yeah, you'd take 10 paces, turn around.
Yeah, we'll take
fire.
10 paces and turn around and fire at each other. Obviously, we were wearing somewhat protective gear, really just our face.
It's all the protection you really.
Yeah, it's all the protection you really need. So I was like, all right, you ready? So we'd take our paces. They would count it out as we would walk. I took one pace. I turned around. I already had my fucking paintball aiming at Jack's fucking head. Jack's over here continually still taking his walk, and I'm waiting. And as soon as, I don't even think you fully turned around. I mean, if you're at a 6 o'clock, you got to about a 9 o'clock before I just lit you up. And Jack got pissed because, yeah, I cheated. You know, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's an Army rule. He took off his mask, but when he took off his mask, I was continually shooting. And I shot him square in the fucking forehead, which was what, an inch and a half from either eye?
I grew a unicorn right in between my freshly shaved.
And I didn't know how fast I was, but I was a little faster than you, and I fucking ran. Because there's one thing where you don't run from an issue, or, you know, you're a man and you're not going to be a pussy and you got to step up. But it's one thing when you purposely do something to a friend and now they're seeing red and all I'm doing is laughing. You're not going to win because he's like in a survival mode and I'm in a fucking happy, funny, I just fucked you up mode.
I jumped in the ATV and tried to run you over.
Yes, he did. But my ATV was a little faster. That shit went on for like 12 minutes.
That went on.
I didn't even know I could. I was like a fucking soccer player.
Yeah, no, you used to not, you know.
Man.
How many McDonald's visits we at?
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Minus years of smoking. Yeah, you used to be able to run.
Yeah, that was good. All right, let's get to the second one. Falling off your bike while doing something stupid or like a stunt. I know I've done it. We used to have, you know, by Juniper Valley Park in the dugout of the baseball team, there would be like dirt. We would compact it, build a ramp, and literally like start from the top of the hill, speed, and go off it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I fell, scraped my knee. I remember one time trying to spin the bar. It got stuck in my shirt, and as I fell down, the fucking bike pedal handle went into my stomach. Now, I didn't make a hole or anything, you know. I was, you know, jacked and diesel back then. But
yeah, right.
Yeah, it definitely made a bump. I had a fucking bruise, like if I just got hit with a fastball. It was bad.
Oh, that's
you have
pretty
any
bad.
stupid bike jump stories?
No, I just had the falling off the bike story, injury. I wasn't trying to do anything cool. Maybe I was trying to go fast or something, but I got road rash all the way up my arm, actually. The whole lower end of my arm has been like all scarred up my whole life because when I was doing that stupid shit.
Yeah. You want to take number 3?
Yeah. So, all right. I think we all, as you know,
oh yeah,
teenagers, we all have these curiosities, and we start looking through our parents' shit, and we all find the porn stash.
The porn stash. And we're not talking this stash, the mush.
No,
we're talking the secret porn stash that's hidden underneath
the hidden in
layers of clothes.
Hey, it could be at your uncle's house, could be at in the closet. It's usually a closet, you know, because we don't try that hard.
Yeah. But not only hidden up stash, we're also talking looking up and just finding porn on the website as well. So anything that involves with, you know, the whole porn industry.
Yeah. So I definitely found my uncle's porn. It was not, you know, we're going through the Playboy books.
How did you find
bringing them into the bathroom, huh?
You had to dig it up, or they were like in plain view?
No. He was kind of a pack rat, so we definitely had to like take stuff down, move it around. This was stuff from like probably when he was younger. And it had to have been because the pages were super difficult to rip apart.
Mm-hmm. What, is it before fucking napkins were invented?
So, yeah, definitely had the Playboys going, and That was a fun time when I was chilling.
Yeah. You must have been a pirate finding gold for the first time.
Oh my god. Dude, and I think we did get caught because we
you always get caught.
Yeah,
Then we'll put a magazine upside down, and then if it's returned the right side up, we know someone's been there. You know, like we have our little hidden.
Yeah, right? We have our spots, but I also think we don't give a fuck enough. Some of us where
it's like a point.
So because I didn't try to hide my tracks,
I would know if I had a porn station. I would know if it's been touched or not. But
remember
that secret on the TV box where you would like press. I think it was between channel 68 and 69. You would just keep pressing, and then all of a sudden you start seeing like a slow image of porn.
Yeah,
that's how I found out porn.
Yeah,
my cousin used to show me that. Yeah, you know, the older crazy cousin. Not crazy in that sense. Crazy as in, you know, he showed me the way.
Back
you don't remember doing that?
Dial it in. No, I remember that, but it's just that my uncle also had the cable box.
Oh, all right. So your uncle had a whole fucking peep show.
No, he had the illegal. I don't think he had the illegal box for that. He also watched sports.
Oh, okay. Something you're not into.
No. I couldn't tell you the sports channels, but I fucking knew the channel of the porn.
Yeah.
So
what about here on our next list? You ever fought one of your brothers? And if you don't have a brother, I guess you could say a cousin. You know, like, you know, fighting with your siblings, that's common.
Yeah. I mean, a fight is
throw hands.
Yeah. Especially with your family. I think you got to know that you can take it to that level if you need to. You know, I think that's a definite indicator of when you, especially with your brothers, because then you know the pecking order, you know, the alpha, the alpha. It's what we do, man. We're fucking tribal.
Yeah, I mean, I was always feared of my older brothers. I mean, they got 8, 10, 11 years on me, but that's a little different. But for my little brother, which is, you know, I love the kid, but we would get into, because we were only 2 years apart.
Yeah.
So we would definitely throw hands. I mean, I was always the bigger guy where I'm like, relax, because I'll break you if I had to. But
yeah. But let's be honest, when he started working out and he was just nothing but muscle.
That doesn't scare me at all. See, a lot of people think when someone works out, you got, I'd say I can't say 8 out of 10 because that's what? Then that's like 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I'll say 7 out of 10 times. People that work out, and it's not to bash them, they know what they're doing working out wise, but there's a difference between knowing how to fight and knowing, like, okay, if he grabs me, he might be able to chuck me, but are you going to grab me? Because you probably get 5 shots to your jaw, and I'll take you down. You know, I did jiu-jitsu and grappling as a kid, so.
True.
That's me. I don't know if I'm a good stand-up guy, but if I take you to the ground, it's a wrap.
But you know, all right, so I suppose muscle doesn't have as much to do. I feel like it has a big part of it. I mean, there's a reason there's weight classes. You know what I'm saying?
But but those people are also fighting. They know how to fight. They know how to reverse it. They know how to stand. They're punching. You know, they have combos. You can't expect, if someone goes to the gym and just lifts up weights and he's 220 pounds, diesel, I'll take the guy 150 pounds that's been fighting for the last 12 years.
Yeah.
He might not do as much damage, but he'll end up winning the fight.
For sure.
Because the guy is just going to try to grab him. Like, he'll just run and try to grab him. You know, like one of those guinea meatheads. You know?
Me.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's my first and only move right here.
Yeah. Well, speaking of all that, yeah. All right, so let's recap. So at least one school fight, fall off a bike while doing a stunt or just something stupid, not like Joe Biden.
Right.
Look up or find porn or find your parents' stash.
Right.
Fight your brother or cousin at least once. Like, you know, like a regular sibling fight. But what about now, number 5, backyard wrestling, boxing? You ever done any of that? You ever done backyard wrestling?
I don't have this badge. I do not have this Man Scout badge.
Oh, I got 2 of these badges.
You got 2 of them? No, I don't.
You never, like, before school, go to the jungle gym and pretend you're wrestling and then, like, actually, like, grab like cardboard or a real table and just throw yourself in it? No?
No, swear. Look,
Oh,
this is something that I only did after I was, let's say, a full grown adult, and by that time it was not very cool or manly.
oh no, it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we used to jump from the monkey bars onto people on the floor that was like 8 feet apart. Like,
Right.
No fear in the eye. I mean, I did backyard wrestling. Now, when I say backyard wrestling, I'm not talking about like an actual ring and stuff. We're talking as little kids would just throw ourselves into the monkey bars and jump from the monkey bars, slide down the slide into the person's stomach, stupid shit like that. And then boxing. We had a friend back in the day. His first name was Steve. He actually lived like 2 blocks away from us. That we would have like boxing fights in front of his house, all friendly. We're all friends, but we would go out, grow the boxing gloves, and we'd do like 2-3 minute rounds. That was it. It was pretty fun. It kind of gets the fear out of you. That's what we're trying to say. Like, if you want to have your manlyhood, you got to like do all these things as a kid, because you can't. It's like someone you don't want to build fear into yourself. Like, I never went on roller coasters as a kid. That's why I'm scared of heights. I mean, I went on like 1 or 2 parks. I didn't consistently do stupid shit like that. That's why I guess I fear those roller coasters, because that's crazy.
Yeah. You know what I just realized? I think I do apply. I have an experience that applies for the backyard wrestling.
Okay.
Because I did box my brother.
Was I there? It wasn't.
I don't know if you were, but anyway, the whole experiment that we did was, because we only had one right and one left. Mm-hmm. Is that?
I was there for that.
You were there for that?
Yes, I remember that.
So, and he took 3 swings. I bobbed them. He was exhausted. So he just sat there like a character, like in fucking Mortal Kombat, where it's like he's just tired. And I'm swinging for fucking what felt like 20 minutes on this kid. And he's just got his arm up, not trying to get hurt, but can't do anything at the same time because he's had fucking trouble breathing. And I'm just like, fucking quit. Just stop. And he's just, bro, kingpin status. Just take
him.
Just taking it. It was insane.
That's a badge. I'm giving you guys a badge for that.
So, all right.
Especially if you didn't have 2 pairs of gloves.
Bro,
I remember that. I was there for that. I think I'm the one who antagonized everyone to do it.
Yes.
Because I'm like the ringleader.
You're like
I
a
love
priest.
to see other people get hurt.
Swear to God, you're like a priest.
Yeah. People are not going to know what you mean by that. Go ahead. I don't know what being like a priest is.
A priest is...
God forgive me.
Yeah. A priest is somebody who tries to help you. A priest is someone who gives you the notion that you are a nice person. You draw them in. You befriend them, and then you fuck them.
But that's not bringing up like we're just using a piece.
Yeah, so it's not a very nice thing to be a priest.
Yes.
So that being said, I don't even know who won that fight.
It doesn't matter. You both fought. You both sweat, tears, blood.
I'm pretty sure it was a mutual.
It was mutual. It was good, but at least you got the fear out of it. Like you guys were not pussies.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
You want me to take the next one?
This badge, but go ahead, take the next one.
All right. So, play backyard or organized sports of any kind, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So backyard sports meaning like you and your boys, you're going to play stickball behind the school.
Stickball, okay.
Softball, football on the grass. Even though it's not, it doesn't have to be on the field. It can be like a little sectional, even in front of your house. And then there's organized sports where you actually. You join a team. I used to play for the CYO in Queens, played baseball. I did play basketball. I didn't like basketball too much.
Yeah.
But I got into I know you played football, right? You played for the Falcons.
I played football very much like how a horse...
Queens Falcons, not Atlantic Falcons.
Yeah. I played football very much like how a horse wins a race. He doesn't know why he's running so fast. But he just knows the direction he's got to go in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what? I can relate to that too. I mean, I know we were both linemen, right? But you had the honor of playing the offensive lineman.
Yeah, I played O-line. I was
I was a D-line. I was a right tackle. And the only reason why I was a D-line is because I could not, like, now I know the concept of sports, but I could not, like, they never sat down and taught me the holes. You know, there's the 2-4-6 hole, there's the 1-3-5 hole, and when the quarterback does this, and I just could not do plays. All I knew was I'm going to fuck up the person with the ball.
Yeah.
So they're like, you're on defense then. And which I did good. Like I sweat.
Oh, you did great.
Football is such a hard sport. Let me just put that out there. I mean, just the training. I mean, we would train 2-3 days a week at Juniper Park.
We put in our blood, sweat, and tears.
Yes. Football, and it was not like an hour training. No. Fucking coach, what was his name?
Tim.
Coach Tim. Give them shout outs. There was another coach. Fuck. Big dude. Fuck. What was
it? Coach Mark, I think.
Coach Mark or Marcus?
It was Coach White.
Coach White. Rest in peace, Coach Steve.
Coach Steve.
But they would fucking fuck you up. Like, practice would be at 5, and we wouldn't get done till about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night.
Yo, I tried taking off of practice, and the motherfucker.
They'll come to your fucking house.
Motherfucker had them run in formation to my house to come get me.
Well, that's because you live the block away. You fucking lazy piece of shit.
All right, why do you got to diminish the strength of my story like that?
No, I mean, it's different because we know Queens Falcons was a walk of everyone. We had people coming from Staten Island, from Brooklyn, from Jamaica, Queens. You know, it was people had to get there. But like I was saying, yeah, so all I could do was fucking organize. Like, when it came to football, it was really crazy. Like, you do all this training, but I could never make weight. I was always 1 to 3 pounds over.
Right.
And I remember a coach, I think it was we played some team in Sheepshead Bay. It was in Brooklyn. The coach goes, don't worry about it. Let him play. So I actually had the chance to play where I had a touchdown as a right tackle.
Nice.
I had 6 sacks and 2 forced fumbles, which was amazing. But that was it. I mean, football, I just couldn't play no more. It was a tough sport. Baseball was more relaxed and more of a fat man sport.
See, you're explaining things to the horse.
Yes.
That direction?
Yeah, but you got to play O-line, so you knew a little bit of what you were doing.
I was told just be a wall. Wall I am.
Yeah.
if we were in the
things up and I put it down.
Yeah, we were in the huddle. Fucking QB would say whatever the fuck the play was, and then take out time of the huddle to be like, Jack, you see that guy? Stand in front of him. Okay. Yeah.
I remember we went real quick before we get to the next one. I remember we went out of state. I don't know if you were with us. We went to like not crazy. It was like Connecticut or somewhere, and we had to play a fucking high school team that were seniors. I'm 15. These motherfuckers are 18, and they were 3 times the size of me. And Coach Tim was like, "Just get out there," and I'm like. I did do one little block that was good that everyone, slap you on the ass, slap you on the helmet. But other than that, they fucking ran over us. It was like they were like 7 foot tall, these fucking guys. I don't know how they got bred. And we were like just these little tiny people compared to them. But
you know what threw me off? That it was like this really ritzy, super fancy fucking place up in the wilderness somewhere. I think it was like, man, I honestly, I have no idea. But they were like all white blonde hair. I'm like, this fucking Hitler got
Connecticut.
Hitler have a football team fucking building up out here. What's going on?
Nah, that's just the Connecticut white preppy with the blonde hair. Anyways, number 7, having multiple stitches from stupidity.
Yeah.
Now I got stitches throughout my whole body.
Yeah.
One stupid, and we'll make this quick. I remember I took a tree branch. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was like, I don't know, 10? Mm-hmm. And I was just tossing it up in the air and catching it. Tossing it up and catching it. I threw this and this branch was pretty. It was a nice piece. I think it was about 16 inches in length. The thickness was about, I'd say about 1.25 inches, 2 inches. I threw it up so high that I miscalculated it, and it just got stuck inside my head. It was like if you went to the beach and put the fucking beach pole umbrella into the fucking sand, that's what happened to my head. And
turn yourself into a popsicle.
Exactly. An upside down popsicle. And I ended up getting, I think it was like 6 or 8 stitches, but that was
I can't tell you how much this now makes sense. Like, just there's so much of this that makes sense now.
Yeah, because this, I'm telling you, now you know, like, these are your little Man Scout badges, and this is how you truly become a man.
No, this is a badge that I think if you have a pristine body, the penis has been wasted. The penis has been wasted.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's true.
Any stitches on your end?
Yeah, I got one for climbing. There was this glazier or a glass worker that lived nearby, and I went into his basement with the lights off and tried to climb something that ended up being a stack of glass sheets. The whole fucking thing shattered. I don't know how. The only injury I had was just this 4-inch gash on my fucking knee. Well, that's what it looked like to me then. It was probably not that bad, but yeah, just stupid shit like that. I got into a car accident. I used my arm like a Captain America shield as I went through this guy's window.
My God.
Yeah.
Your instincts didn't say pull your arm in? No.
What do you mean? I went through. I put up my arm like this. As I was catapulted into a guy's window.
Oh, okay. I thought that's a man thing. You self-protected your face.
Yeah.
I thought while you were driving, you had your elbow out and you hit into another car.
No, I was riding my bike and I was on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
The fucking car pulls off the main road and stops, and I didn't have time to even hit the brakes because this guy was still moving when I hit
I'm
him.
glad we're having this episode because we're bringing back, like, between you and your brothers fighting, getting hit by a car, and other things. It's like bringing back good history. I like
right? That. So I go Supermaning through this guy's window, my arm up, trying to block my eyes. And when everything is said and done, I'm sitting down next to him in the car with my arm bleeding, and he's like, are you okay? Are you, how are you? Do you? And I'm like, okay, I'm all right, whatever. Then as soon as the ambulance shows up, because every scene they gotta, put whoever's bleeding down on a stretcher. They, even if you're fine, they put me down on a stretcher.
Protocol.
Homeboy doesn't speak English no more. He starts complaining about neck problems. He's in the car.
Really? That's crazy. You should have sued that motherfucker.
Yeah, he fucking gifted us like $5,000, and he just walked. So,
all right.
Guess that shows how much my parents care.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah. We didn't want to have him either.
Yeah,
he was a mistake. So, having a crush on a female teacher, I think that's every first step when you like get into your preteens. You got to have that crush on the teacher. I mean, I won't mention names, but I think usually the English teacher or the Spanish teachers were usually because everything else, like biology, they're fucking weird and whacked as fuck.
Yeah.
But your English teacher is normally, I think.
First one I thought of.
Yeah.
I went right.
Oh, God.
Do we both have the same?
No, not at all.
English teacher crush? No? All right.
No.
Oh, God.
What about cutting school? Number 9.
Cutting school. I'm the next one. We used to cut school a lot and do nothing, which was exactly what I was doing when I was in school. So I don't really understand why I decided outside would be better. I don't necessarily. I remember having to take a shit and then not having a toilet. So I needed to wipe my ass with my underwear. Man shit. When, that's the badge. That's a badge. Okay. We said non-exhaustive list. If you have never taken a shit out in the woods,
I've taken plenty of shits out in the
Thank
woods.
you. All right. That's a man badge.
That is a man badge. I mean, I was in the military, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. But there's some people out here with fucking man buns that have never done that.
We're talking about a manly show, man. Yeah, cut's cool. I mean, I didn't do it a lot, but you know, as seniors and stuff like that, sometimes you cut school and go to the beach.
Yeah,
I think everyone has to experience that once.
For sure.
But this is just like an enhancement to everything else. Like, I think everyone has done it. If you haven't done it, then maybe a little more of a worry child. But
yeah.
Well, then if you're a worry child, then I don't know if they're going to be doing number 10, because number 10 is you got to take the parents' car out without permission. That's a golden rule right there.
I mean,
I know some people can and cannot, but I've done it. I've taken my parents' car to go to like a 7-Eleven. I didn't even have a permit. Joyride. Got to go joyriding, man.
I don't know. Maybe because I knew my parents would kill me.
Yeah. Your parents are good. They're great people, but they were a little strict.
Yeah, this is old school. This is old school mentality, my friend.
Yeah.
So, you want me to get the next one?
Yeah, get the next one. Come on.
Watch a friend get hurt, but you don't do anything. You just laugh.
Of course.
I earned this one and number 12 at the same time.
At the same time.
At the same exact time.
What's the story?
We'll do 11 and 12 at the same time then, so just so I can get the
story. All right, let's
add
11 and 12 together.
All right.
So basically it's watch a friend get hurt, don't help, and just laugh. And mainly when we say watch a friend get hurt, it's mostly going to involve injuring your balls.
Right.
So we'll combine them as one enhanced badge.
And I feel like the reason that this happens is because we all equally know the pain instantly. When we see it,
yeah,
we can all relate to just how bad it is, and we still sit there and go, "That was great."
That was great. I mean, I know you got a story. I got a story for you, and you got a story for me.
I hope it's
Remember
not the same
in the pool?
one. No,
it's in the pool. No.
I remember we went to somebody's house out in I don't know. We went to go meet a mutual friend of ours' girlfriend, and she had her friends there, but there was the fat ugly one that didn't want that wanted everyone's attention, but wasn't getting it at all because the math wasn't in her favor. Because she was the odd man out over there, and none of us were looking to talk to her, and so she started going around punching us in the balls.
Really? No, I don't remember this.
You do not remember this? Well,
no. We'll talk off the air, but continue.
This is definitely something that I watched. You get punched in the balls.
Oh my God!
Him get punched in the balls, and the whole time I'm thinking, oh my God, what a great laugh I'm having, because oh boy was I, and simultaneously saying, if she tries this shit, we're gonna have a problem. She's gonna have a problem where she's gonna push me to the point where I might do something I regret. But she, as we all know, got to the point where she actually punched me in the balls, and I did not punch her, and it was because I stared at you, and you were like, "Nah, man, it's not worth it." How you don't remember is beyond me.
We're gonna have to talk off the air.
You knew it was coming. Our friend knew it was coming because I was the last one on the list to catch it.
I have a name in mind because when you describe the person,
it's okay.
Be like two people that fit into that, and only one person is capable of doing it. I just don't know where we were. I don't remember being near
Howard Beach
when this was happening. Nah, don't ring a bell.
All right. Well, whatever. I didn't, but as soon as the pain set in, I just crumbled up like a ball on the floor and waited for waited for mercy to come over my body.
She hit you that hard, huh?
Bro, it was, she saved the best for last.
I remember watching you get hurt, but then karma kicked in right away. It was at Howie's pool. Jack, being only 5'5", catches a cramp in the 6 foot end of the water. So he's literally, I'm not even joking. You are catching a cramp. You can barely stay afloat and you are sinking and like swallowing water.
I'm dying.
I am just crying, laughing at tears, going, this is going to be the greatest death story I get to explain to his parents. Because I can't swim, so it's not like I'm coming to save you. Everyone else was fucking laughing. And all you see is him just trying to hop and breathe in a 6 foot going, my leg, it's cramping. I got a cramp. And I'm just hysterically laughing. Then, obviously, he gets out. He makes it to the shorter end of the pool. Like, not even 4 minutes later, we're, like, jumping into the pool. I happen to jump in a pool. And one of our friends, James, rest in peace, jumps immediately right after me. And his fucking elbow cracks me in the head.
Yeah.
And I didn't think nothing of it. I just had pain. I was like, fuck. So I get out of the pool and I'm fucking like, shit. And I'm swiping my hand and all of a sudden my middle finger just swipes over this hole. Yeah. I was able to stick it in like an inch and I'm like, fuck. And I already know the protocol, man. At the time, St. John's Hospital knew me by my first, last name, date of birth. I had another hole in my fucking head, and I had to go get fucking stitches. We got banned from the pool, I think, all summer, and then we were able to come back next summer. But
yeah,
that was that. And then so that's take the last one out, number 13.
Wait.
Oh, so you still got to add on?
No, because I was there, and
of course you would.
I just remember the pool.
Karma.
I just remember the pool looking like you got your fucking leg bit by a shark, like something was happening.
No, that's lying. You're into the story. You're full of shit. Because I didn't see blood. I mean, there probably was blood in the pool, but I didn't see it, and it wasn't that bad.
Your head started bleeding.
Because remember, I came out, and I didn't even know I had any injury. I just thought I had pain to my head.
But your head injury started bleeding pretty bad. You got out of the pool. Yeah. The pool wasn't red, but that shit was, you were leaking.
Yeah, no. And it was like 3-4 minutes later, which was so weird.
I laughed so hard.
Yeah, I know you did. But I had to go to stitches. You were fine. You got to walk off that day. So I had to spend 6 hours at St. John's Hospital.
Karma's karma. It's not always even.
Yeah. All right. Take the last one.
All right. So break night with the boys. Now, that means you go with the intention of coming back, but then you say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to stay out all night. I'm going to go back home tomorrow morning. And,
yes.
You know.
But there was a rule to breaking out. So, like, I don't know. I think we call it in Queens, we call it break night. Basically, we'll all hang out. It's time to go home. And then we'll call our parents and be like, hey, I'm going over Jack's house to sleep. And Jack will be like, hey, I'm going to his house to sleep. Vice versa with all the other friends. And then we would just break out. We would break night. We'd just go out and then we wouldn't come home till like 8, 9 in the morning, or whenever we fucking felt like it was over.
Yeah, and that could have been from where? From Times Square to, it could have been to go anywhere. It didn't have to go anywhere specific.
I mean, we never been to the city when that night we broke out, so we were like, hey, I've been to the city with my parents during the morning. Let's say, let's go to Times Square at night.
Yeah.
So, we took the train. I remember the train ride smelled like shit, piss. It was nasty. People smoking on the train.
And this was when it was better.
Off. Yeah, and this is when it was better than what it is today. I would never get on a train today unless I have no other choice. It's literally for like 2 stops. But yeah, we go to Times Square. It's like 10, 11 at night, and all we see is like the street performers, the street gamblers, like the 3-card Monties.
Yeah.
Pimps. Even pimps were like, hey, you guys looking? And we didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. We were like 12, 13 years old. I'm like, what do you mean looking? What the fuck are we looking for?
Yeah.
Peep shows on every corner. Just drugs, women, prostitution just out there. Like, I don't know what year this was. This had to be end of the 90s, right? 98, 99, maybe 2000, maybe. It had to be early. No, it's before 2000, 100%.
Right, but
I say it was the late 90s, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're kind of dating yourself here because I don't think peep shows are really a thing down there anymore. Like
I don't think so. I think they're still there, or it says, or they just kept the sign to their lingerie store now, but they still have signs. I don't know if there's any peep shows down there.
Because I definitely remember people coming up to me and doing that type of shit. But now, I don't know. I don't know if it's still the type of circus, hey, perverts and drug users come chill, hang out, have fun. The nightlife's great.
Yeah.
Now I think it's just a fucking cesspool. Like, nah, I don't know. I haven't been in a while, but I feel like there was a sense of joy, in these places. Even at 2 a.m, there was that, oh, come here, check this out. Oh, there's a Broadway show down there. There's all this stuff going on. But now it's
wrong but right.
Wrong but right. Yeah.
It's like it was a man badge. You need to get it, man.
Yeah. Now you get shot. So I don't know if this is what you particularly want to do in Times Square.
Yeah, no.
Don't do Times Square.
Yeah, just stay away from New York City. It's horrible. Go to Texas. I don't know why people spend money to come here. There's nothing to see here.
Yeah, so everybody else go to your rodeo.
The pizza's good, but you don't even need to go to the city. You can go to Queens or Brooklyn for that.
Got to give people what to do outside of these cities, man. What would you do? Yeah.
What do you mean what I would do?
Well, let's say you don't have access to a
city. If I was an
city
outsider trying to come.
How do you break
fucking, I don't know. What are you trying to portray that as an adult?
Yeah, no, I mean as a teenager, and you're living in the middle of, let's say, my town of Texas, my town here in PA. Like, what's break night? Like, take your ATVs and go find a fucking campsite or some shit.
You can't compare it because in Manhattan, nothing sleeps. I mean, there's something always open. So by you, it would be a little harder to break night.
Yeah, I know.
Mainly, you're on a survival thing.
I'm just trying to make sure everybody can get this badge. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so if you don't have a city that's... Yeah, I would break night. Yeah, fuck it. If quads,
go smashing mailboxes.
Go fucking set up a tent. Yeah, do something. Just do something stupid.
Cow tipping.
Do something stupid as a juvenile. All right, and make sure it's before high school. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Right. Wow, we got a long show today, so
yeah.
Maybe this topic too. You wanna
save it?
No, I don't think we should save it. I think we should go through it, but it should just be a yes or no. But anyway, take it away. Topic 2, John.
All right, topic 2. Is Chivalry dead, or is the box just so available that it killed it, as many are claiming? So once upon a time, men would, this is for those that really don't know, would do things that are very selfless for women, like open doors, throw their jackets on top of puddles instead of walking around.
Yes.
What was the other one? Oh, order for them. Men used to order for women when they go to the restaurant. Waitress comes over. Hi, my name's Cindy. What would you like for your drink order? And she's like, I'll have it. And he's like, shh. I'll order for you. And that wasn't offensive.
That was a compliment.
Yeah.
She'll have the water and a side of salt.
Yeah, right. The salad. So we'll go through some of those things that maybe don't happen anymore, and as well as...
Well, yeah, we could go through this little quick list. I'll be honest, I don't think half of the shit happens.
No?
Like they were before, but then again, I don't know, times are changing, man. Women are becoming more independent, so it's...
All right.
It's like you're damn if you do and you're damn if you don't,
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, hold the door. Hold the door. I still hold the door. I hold it, especially for elderly women or women in general. I always hold the door.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of kids nowadays doing that, though. I don't know what your take is.
This is something that I maybe just do on instinct or don't realize that I do. Or maybe I don't do it. This is one of those gray areas because we have kids, and at the point of who's got the kid... Just to, because if I got kids in my hands and Amanda's in front of me, she opens the door, I'm not going to go, she's not going to turn around and go, dick. Like,
well, not to her, but I'm saying if you're leaving a restaurant and you see an elderly couple coming in, I would go out of my way to hold the door. Or if they're coming out and I'm coming in, I would let them come out first and then I'll go in.
I do it instinctively, for sure.
Yeah, so we're just natural gentlemen, because I'm telling you today, I'll be walking to gas stations or these kids are fucking, they got no they're shot.
Yeah,
that's all I could say. Share an umbrella.
Yeah, because you still go out, so you go and see people as they move around. I don't really go out anymore, so I don't really see these things. So you say,
even at the gas station, you would think you pay $400 for gas every week that someone's going to open the door for you, but that's not the case.
Do you this next one here? Have you ever shared an umbrella though?
No.
Same here.
No, it's either you take the umbrella and I'll just fucking get drenched, or you're getting drenched and I'll take the umbrella. There's no sharing. I'll give my umbrella, but I can't do this half in, half out. Oh, it's touching my hair. You know what? You stay dry, I'll stay wet.
Right.
All day.
Right. Absolutely. 150%. You have to be the same height, first of all. Second of all, you got to be thin enough to fit under one. And this is America, baby.
An average umbrella don't even fit a normal person.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm sure someone in Spain or, I don't know, South America, two of those people might be able to fit under one, but not these days. So how about give your coat?
What do you say on that?
So the whole give your coat, if she's like freezing, I'll do it. But it's got to be. Yeah,
I'm with you. So if it's cold weather and you did bring a sweater and coat, but you're still freezing, that's one thing.
Right.
But if you leave your house and it says high 60s, low 40s, and you didn't bring a coat, I'm going to watch yourself for a little. No? Especially when you tell them. But I think women are usually good with that. I think women bring a coat to the beach sometimes because they might get cold.
True.
Or a blanket. You know what I mean?
True. But you've seen this trope, which, is the whole man giving the woman a coat to keep warm thing. Like, we know this character somewhere. We've seen it over and over again because that's what we were taught. And this is definitely not. This doesn't come out of nowhere. So I'm guessing women originally didn't ever take care of checking the weather. I don't know, man. I don't fucking.
Yeah. Well, they're always cold for some reason.
Yeah. It was always the man's job to carry more layers just in case there was a woman. No. I won't. That's not something that I'll do. Unless it's got to be cold. She's got to you got to see your breath.
Yeah. Could you say the alphabet real quick? You're good. Jack, what about walk women to the door?
Walk women.
Now, when you say door, you're talking about the house and car door, right?
Yeah, I don't think. Well, yeah, yes, I'll take both.
Yeah. Well,
what do you?
I think I've walked one girl to the door. I've never opened my car door for anyone. I've never done like that Texas gentlemanly Southern get the door, they sit, close it, go around. I guess I'm lazy on that one.
You want to know how? I don't know if it's impressive, but I know exactly how awkward it is to do that because I do that as a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she'll look at me like,
"What are you doing?
The fuck?" Like, and it's not cute. But I do things to get rises out of Amanda every once in a while. So.
Oh man, I'm probably gonna get bashed for this, but I think people opening car doors is like it's a sign of desperation.
It's a simp move.
Yeah. Like, listen, hey, you wanna grab the bill? That's fine. You wanna make sure she gets in her door before you drive off. That's fine. But if she's walking out of her house, you get out of your car, open the door. Nah, sorry.
Yeah.
That's a little desperation.
See? But there's this expectation sometimes that women are like, my God, if my man ever pulled the chair out for me.
The pussy's going to be the same if I didn't pull out the chair. So. It didn't change in color or tightness.
Exactly.
All right. So, compliments and be nice to her friends.
Compliments.
How are you with that?
And be nice to her friend. I compliment my woman all the time.
Of course. If that's your woman, obviously you got to compliment them. And it's not something going out of our way. Those are natural compliments.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to do it.
Nice to her friends. I think I'm nice to.
I think her friends like me more.
Yeah, I think so too. They always laugh at my jokes. I'll say a joke, she'll fucking give me the demon eyes, and they'll be on their stomach laughing. Pumping gas. Actually, I do this.
I feel like this
I
is
will
another
if I'm in the car. Like, I won't say, "Oh, give me your car keys. I'll go pump your gas for you." No. But if we're in the car together, I usually get out of the gas station. I'll go get my pack of cigarettes, 2 bottles of water, and I'll pump the gas.
Yeah.
Are you on the opposite?
I'm not
end of this
exactly on the opposite, but this is another one like the give the coat one. You got to be on empty, and it's got to be 10 o'clock at night or later, and you absolutely need this gas. I'll pump that gas. If you ask me very sweetly or nicely, I'll even still pump that gas.
Yes.
But if you assume I'm going to get out of the car,
that's where you're wrong.
You assume you need to ask me every time. I'm not.
Now, is that from being lazy, or just that's your golden rule?
No, both. Why does it have to be separate? Why can't it be my goal? I don't.
Yeah, true.
It's one of those. It's a trick that I won't learn. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that I'm not willing to. I do sit, I do roll over. I'm not going to do get out and pump gas without at least asking. Sorry.
Hey, if you don't ask, nothing happens, right?
There you go.
Ask questions.
Now, let me get this next one.
Oh, get this next one, because this one's going to grind my gears, man.
Share food.
Oh, I hate it.
Share food. You have a problem with sharing food?
I have a fucking big problem with sharing food. Especially, how can I put this? Now, you're talking like, if I bought food, right, and I didn't know I was going to have company, or God forbid something happened and I had to share it, that's one thing. But if we're at a restaurant or I order something and I ask you, do you want fries? No. Because I hate giving up my fries. That's one thing I hate.
Okay.
Do you want fries? No. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. You positive? Yeah. And then you go and touch my fry, I will throw everything out the window. I don't give a fuck. No one's eating. That's how pissed I'll get. I don't like sharing food, man. I'm being honest. Like, come on, man.
How attached are you?
No, I mean, for real.
How attached are you? All right, so
it's not being attached. It's we're at the same place. Order what you got to order. Stop trying to see. Women go on this perception thing. Women go, oh, if I have fries, nuggets, and a burger, someone on the other end is gonna look at me and go, oh my God, I'm such a fat fuck. Stop worrying about what that other person's gonna think.
Mm-hmm.
Order what the fuck you want to order and eat it. If you don't eat it all, save it or throw it out.
Throw it out, yeah.
But don't make me order the burger, nuggets, and fries, and you just get nuggets, and then, oh, let me get a piece of your burger. Let me get some of your fries. No. I don't have that problem, but I did have that problem in the past.
Yeah?
Yeah, with different people.
You know what that...
I hate that.
You know what I think I would do? And I think it would solve it immediately. The moment that the sharing is... not voluntary. As soon as the sharing is, oh, she just starts taking the food, you get a waitress and you order exactly your meal and you put it in front of her. Or if you're on the road and you order,
I would reorder.
Hold on, if you're on, like, let's say you left McDonald's, you start driving 3, 4, 5 miles, and then she turns around and goes, hey, babe, can I have some fries, please? I didn't get fries, and I really want a fry. You turn the car around, you do those same 5 fucking miles to go back to the same restaurant that you were just at and order the same fucking fries.
And then give her the cold fries, and you take the fucking hot fries. That's what I would do. Actually, no, I'm gonna start doing that. If this ever becomes a problem, I don't care if we're an hour and 50 minutes into the road. I'm going back to the same fucking McDonald's we went to.
Yep.
And I'm gonna relive my life as it only took 2 seconds. Or just fucking order, man.
Yep.
Just order. All right.
All right, and the last one was already brought up, but pulling out a woman's chair. This is
was it brought up?
Yeah, I brought it up that this is something that I do. I don't want to say it's like a joke, but it's like it's not something I do, and it's weird afterwards because it's again not something people do. So she'll be like, "Oh, that's," and then if you push it in. That's really the goal is if you want to make it a funny situation, you have her sit down. What do you mean push it in
as she sits?
As she sits down, you try to push it in.
Oh, you're going to do everything for her.
Everything.
She just has to sit.
Yes,
yeah.
She just
no, I'll pull it out and walk to my chair. You could push yourself in.
So that's when
Thank you very much.
Right, but originally you would have to adjust the chair to make sure she was comfortable. And that's the chivalrous way. That's how you, make sure she,
Sir Jack,
zero effort on her part to sit down.
Yeah, I'm like, like I don't have kids, but you would like pull the chair out and go sit down. That's more or less what I would do. I'm not gonna pull it out, sit, and then push it in. That's just.
And I think that's why men don't do that anymore. Is because as kids growing up, that was a badge.
Yes,
you had to. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I never pushed the chair in. I pulled it out. She'll sit. She'll push her own self in. I've never been told, "Oh, you should push it in." That's probably why. But then here's another fucking thing that grinds my gears. When people get up from a chair, why don't you ever push your chair back in?
Right.
I can't stand people that get up, push their chair out, and walk away or walk to the bathroom. I'll kick it or push it back in.
Exactly.
It's annoying.
No. Well, that's because you'll push it in. That's why.
Yeah, but never pull out.
Be a man.
All right, Jack. You ready for Jack's news?
Let's throw it in, baby.
Jack, what do we got?
All right. Article in the NPR on npr.org. We have all seen the Biden on the floor picture from this weekend, this past week.
How did he end up on the floor? How did Sleepy Joe get on the floor?
So a 79-year-old man decided to leave his house in the morning, along with his wife, got on a bike, and decided to drive. 79 years old. Can't speak, but they let him ride a bike.
You think he had time?
Today I got time.
Oh, he's got time. So on his bike ride, on his way back, there was a group of reporters, and he wanted to go and say something. And the group of reporters there were more than happy to start fucking snapping away. He comes to a stop and then falls flat on the floor like a fucking slab of meat, like the ones Rocky was punching in the fridge. Just fucking bam, bam. And
he had his helmet on, though.
He didn't get hurt. He didn't get hurt. Honestly, I can't see how this is. Do you fall off of bikes anymore? Do you ride bikes anymore?
I don't ride bikes, but I've been trained my whole life on how to ride a bike, so I don't think I would fall. The only time I would fall is if it was off a cliff.
Right. He says that the pedal got stuck to his foot, and that's why he made absolutely zero effort to not fall. I honestly think that it was his soul trying to leave at the most inopportune time. And it was just like, no, I got to get off this bike. No, and it falls over. Yeah. So, I mean, look, they probably have him full of...
Or it was the earpiece that just said, get off the bike, but he took it as full.
They got him on...
All right, Biden, get off, off.
Yeah, get off. Use your foot.
What?
Use your foot, huh?
Do I have any off spray? No, get off the bike. Get off the bike. I'm on a bike.
Yeah, wait.
He's gonna go down as the worst president.
It's embarrassing.
Jimmy Carter wasn't this bad.
It's embarrassing. And I think they got him alive with this same machine that diabetics get. They like hook it up to their side that shoots penicillin to make sure that their blood stays the right way. I don't know how it works. I'm not diabetic. But I think they got that for him, like with adrenaline. Just every time his his consciousness starts to fall a little bit, they zap him back in. Like, nah, man, we need you because you go, and we're stuck with Kamala, and we can't. No,
we're all puppets.
Oh man, like it's just
all right. That's
you want to cut it here?
That's an hour and 10 minutes in the books, man.
All right.
You ready to wrap it?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Let's say our goodbyes to our beautiful listeners. Jack, what do you got?
I want to thank everybody for staying tuned, and if this is your first time here, thank you very much for please and hopefully liking, sharing, and subscribing.
Yes. 100%. Thanks, Jack.
Right?
Yeah, so episode 7. Hopefully, most people got their Man Scout badges, I would assume, right?
I don't know.
I'm sure people did good on it. If not, then you got to work on it a little bit. And, so we'll see you for our next episode. We'll do a recap, a little bit of the Be a Man show. We're going to go see him this week. So that's about it. Be good. Peace.